Hey everybody, welcome back to Tech Odyssey. Well, today I'm here to talk about a bit of a touchy subject, and that is the haptic vibration and feedback on the Pixel 6 and 6 Pro, which have seemingly, well, I mean, not even seemingly, it has happened. The vibration on it, on the key press, on unlocking the phone, on just pretty much anything, even vibration when it rings, has been muted. Not completely muted, but it's been turned down. And this happened with the most recent update. And I'm not sure if it's everybody's phone, but it's certainly impacting my phone. I've had a lot of people complaining. Maybe a lot of people just haven't noticed before. But one of the things about the Pixel phones, they always have really good haptic feedback. So when you're typing, when you're doing stuff on your phone, you get that nice vibration and that little jolt whenever you type things, whenever you unlock the phone, all sorts of stuff. So very curious that this has happened. That doesn't seem like something that happens by accident. And I've been reading some other articles, I've been getting some more information and data, and from best I can tell, it might be something that was done intentionally. And I talked about this, at least the vibration, the haptic feedback, several times when I've reviewed and talked about the Pixel 6 and the 6 Pro, because it's been so good. The haptic feedback has been really, really good. It's better on the Pro than it is on the 6, but still very good on the 6. And now, whenever I first started it up, I got the patch installed and all that stuff, it felt very soft, very, very diminished in the vibration feedback. And then as I was using it more and more, and then also talking to other people, I'm like, this just doesn't seem right. So I wanted to address it and talk about it because I don't know if it's something that Google's actually going to fix. Maybe it's something they put in the patch notes, maybe enough people complain about it. I wish there was an option. Maybe there is embedded somewhere, but I haven't seen it personally. The only vibration, haptic feedback stuff I know that you can adjust is specifically for the keyboard, but that doesn't carry over anywhere else. It doesn't make it more intense whenever you unlock the phone. It doesn't make it more intense whenever the phone is ringing and you've got the vibration going off. And the reason I think they might have done this might have something to do with battery life, because there's this little motor or motors in there. I don't know how many there are really, but they basically vibrate. When you press the keys, when you type, when you unlock your phone, whenever the phone rings and it's on silent, or even if it's not on silent, if you've got it on, the phone will vibrate and it uses up battery. So I'm curious if one of the reasons that Google did this was to try and make it seem like the battery lasts longer by kind of muting it and turning it down some, and maybe thought people wouldn't notice so much, but clearly people notice. I noticed. Several other people noticed. Actually, a lot of people noticed, to the extent that there's actually articles about it, and I think people have already complained about it to Google. So the best I can tell you is there is a way you can turn it up for your key presses. So when you're typing, you can still adjust it. And it's curious because I went in, I adjusted mine. The default is buried all the way at the bottom now. All the way at the bottom. So you go in, you swipe down, you go to your settings. Once you're in your settings, up here in the search settings, just type, you can type vibrate on key press, or you can type key and search down, and it goes down goes down a little ways, and right there, vibrate on key press. And then right here, you see vibration strength on key press. Touch that, and then whenever you first turn it on, though, it's going to be the defaults all the way at the bottom. So as you move this little slider up and down the screen, you can feel the intensity of the vibration motor on the phone itself. So you can find where you want it, go to the keyboard, type a couple messages, get it set where you want it to be, and then you can go from there. But very simple, just go to the settings, type in key or keyboard, key press, whatever, and you'll be able to swipe down and find it. I didn't want to talk about going through all the menu settings. It'll take more than, just search for it. It's really easy in the settings. So when you do that, adjust it to your own, I guess your own preference, but that doesn't fix how it works with the fingerprint sensor, because we got the fingerprint sensor. It doesn't make it any more intense. Whenever you're using it for like phone calls, it's not any more intense. So I hope that they'll add an option. This really feels like something by now, Android 12, we should be able to adjust this to our own individual preferences, because some people like a lot of intense vibration, some people do not. So I don't like the fact that it's now arbitrarily set however they decided to put it on there, and it seems like it's very, very turned down from where it used to be, and it used to be a big feature for me because haptic feedback really makes for a better typing experience, it makes for a better feedback experience when you're using the phone, and I guess they pulled a page out of Apple's playbook and they're like, nah, you guys don't need any haptic feedback. And the thing that irks me the most about Apple is if you turn the mute switch on, you get no haptic feedback whatsoever. So Android, still, I think the best in that department. The Pixel 6 was one of the best, like top 2, top 3 phones of the last year. And now it's just not that great. And I don't know why Google did it. It seems very, very arbitrary for them to do that, other than just to find a way to maximize and give you more battery life without maybe people noticing so much and thinking, they'll just get used to it, or they'll think it's maybe in their head. I don't know what it is. I feel like they're kind of gaslighting us here, and it's very, very frustrating because it was so good, and now it's not. So what do you think? Is it something you've noticed? Is it something that you liked better before, you want them to fix? I would really ideally like for them to give us an option so we can adjust it ourselves. I think that would be the best way to go. What do you think? So that's all I've got. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to head down to the comment section. I'll get back with you. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like and the subscribe button and the little notification bell if you want updates when new videos come out. And as always, thanks for being here. I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you guys next time.